The following review has been approved by Lord Carnage and the best of Classic Game Room. Welcome to Classic Game Room, where I've got an amazing game for your PSP. Just don't play it before you go to bed, or else all you'll hear in your dreams is Pon Pon, Patapon. It's Patapon. Now here's a game that took me by surprise. Patapon is easily one of the best games that you can get for your PSP. And while I'd heard of it, I never knew anything about it until I sat down to play it and was immediately hooked. It's a bizarre combination of a rhythm game and military conquest or something. I don't know what it is, except I like it. It's not the most approachable game in the world, but once you figure it out, Patapon is a lot of fun. Even if the control scheme seems relatively simple, it's harder than it looks. You basically drum along to the beat using your PSP buttons. And when you do a good job, your force goes into fever mode and you do extra damage, while sounding extra funky. I love the music in Patapon. As you play through the game, you build an army and learn different drum combos or beats or whatever that command your army to do different things, like attack, pull back into a defensive formation, or move forward, and so on. There's a bunch of different units, and before each battle you optimize your forces. You also create new units with things like cafeteria meat and stones, naturally. There's quite a bit of hidden depth in the game, and the sound mix has a lot going on as well. I highly recommend headphones for Patapon. The songs have a lot of layers, the producing quality is really good, and it helps to hear them well to feel the beat and play the game. While the outside of the screen flashes a bit, hearing the songs and getting into the songs is the best way to succeed at Patapon. That and also murdering your enemies. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can't be a violent mob hell-bent on destruction without being funky. Sometimes you gotta pull out a special song to annihilate your enemies. What I'm doing here is changing the direction of the wind. And I can only do that when I'm in fever mode, which is like Star Power and Guitar Hero. There's also boss battles, and this is such a great game. What saddens me is that it's not better known. This one is a PSP exclusive, and the thing is, it doesn't need to be. Why can't Patapon be on the PlayStation 3 or 4, or anything for that matter? Except the Gamecom. Screw the Gamecom. I've had a great time with this game. I'm still playing it. When I'm done, I'm going straight into Patapon 2. Good news, there's 2 sequels, both of which are also on PSP. If you get stuck while playing it, I recommend a walkthrough. It's easy to miss some things, and there's a lot of hidden stuff everywhere. And of course, I've got a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to send to Blake from Englehart, Ontario, in Canada. If you think it looks and sounds cool, it is. This one will give you a lot of good bang for the buck. It's Patapon on your Sony PSP. Thanks again, Blake, for this game and the sequels. Look for the other ones coming up soon. Until then, I'm gonna drum to the beat and watch my enemies bleed out before me. The best of Classic Game Room is on DVD, Blu-ray, and Laser Hypervision album set. There's no reason this game can't be on Vectrex.